were cut off. Our legs were cut off.
I get it. I'm 27. At any type of bestiality ability.
If you're a furry motherfucker, you scare me.
I'm jumping that immediately.
Like,
same with in the club or whatever.
In the club, we all fam.
Why?
That's crazy.
All right. Hey guys, welcome to another video. Valentine's Day is upon us. We are the single friends of our entire friend group. So today we're going to be answering some questions that I asked I got questions on my Instagram story from other people about dating in the DMV, being single in 2025, that kind of stuff. So I'm here with my two best friends and we're going to get started. Do you guys actually have enough space? Because I really feel like my crisscross is taking up a lot. You look comfortable. You're good. I'm not even talking. All right, we'll just. Why does bourbon smell like sardines?
What?
I hate sardines. Like,
Sardines, little nasty old biatches.
girl,
Fucking
it's
sausages.
non-perishables. If there's literally a life or death situation, if
I'll
you
eat it then,
have a full
when I'm almost dead.
what are you gonna eat? Beans?
I'm with.
I hate beans.
I hate beans. Then what are you gonna eat, bro? Sardines are non-perishable.
Man, beans and Frank bacon.
Pineapples. Pineapples?
Yeah, pineapples go bad.
Pineapples.
Girl, bitch ain't gonna have no protein in her body, bro. First question, ladies. I can't read. If you've been talking to a girl for weeks, do you have to take her out on Valentine's Day?
Yes. Wait,
I hope so.
it depends. Have we already been on dates?
But I feel like Valentine's Day is a day to make a statement.
Basically,
You know what I'm
like,
saying? So
hey,
if you
like,
really, like if you're actually interested in the girl, this
Yeah.
is the time to make a statement, to make it known that you're
the
interested
flowers, the
in the girl. Mhm.
even if you don't go like on a full-on date, there needs to be some type of effort put.
What if women don't enjoy Valentine's Day? Not saying for me and myself, but there are women out there that don't give a fuck about that shit.
You like women on earth, don't forget, don't. They say they don't give a fuck until like they actually experience a Valentine's Day, and
I think that mainly is more so what it is.
Yeah, I mean, women who haven't experienced it are gonna say, "Oh, I don't really care. I don't need a man to do that." No, deep down inside, you will enjoy that. Not saying that it's something that you really want, but
Yeah.
when
like,
it happens, you feel special. You feel like, dang, for me.
Yeah.
depending on what your intentions are with the person, this is going to speak volumes if you actually do something for Valentine's Day versus not.
If it's not taking them out, then do something with some sort of effort.
You can go buy $5 flowers.
One thing I literally love, and like, it's a free idea. All you have to do is take 5 of their favorite pictures on Instagram, Facebook, send them those 5 images and tell them the exact reason why you love all of them. That's like the
Smiling for days.
It's the cheapest thing you could do that's like
Smiling for
thoughtful.
days.
Yeah.
And please don't include, "Oh yeah, bro, your boobs big."
Do you care about who your man follows on social media?
No.
I used to.
Huh?
Pause,
Hell nah.
Go ahead, say what you gotta say. I'm gonna
Hell
say
no.
what
If that nigga is clearly following bitches on OnlyFans, baddies, like Instagram baddies that only post their body, like that's all they're posting, no, I don't want that man, bro. But to full blown follow a chick because she has an OnlyFans or something like that, I don't want no nigga that's doing some shit like that.
Happy, you wanna go?
They're usually old and they don't really, not necessarily, not old like, your daddy old, but just,
You sure?
yeah. Yeah, no, they don't usually do the social media shit. And if they do, they don't know how to work it to the extent that I do. So, they don't know about that OnlyFans, ladies.
I don't care because at the end of the day, a lot of men will just follow whoever they think looks good. But I know in the back of my mind, they can never get that person. So I just be like, if you want a fangirl, it's also kind of weird. You know what? I may want to take my turn.
Do you follow
It's
men
weird.
that you find attractive? And that's it.
Yes.
You do?
It depends on what stage.
Yes.
Put me
Like,
on,
it
bro.
depends on what
Let
stage.
me be following, bro. Let me
Actually,
know.
wait. They gotta follow me first, and I'm gonna follow back. If you're not cute, I'm not gonna follow you back.
Like, imagine seeing your man under that girl's likes every single photo.
Now that is totally different. Commenting
Different, yeah.
is completely different from you being on there. And
so you
just-
mean to tell me that if Shorty literally only posts like thirst traps, her titties out, like all that kind of stuff,
Literally,
you're fine with your man watching her stories all the
I
time?
expect nothing more from my man. At the end of the day,
I'm not
he's
paying
my man.
attention to that.
He's my man. That is something that is like saying, "Oh, you can't look at that black dude, or you can't look at that guy because he has packs." He's gonna feel the way that you're following this guy because he has nice muscles and a bike.
I don't follow
You
niggas
can-
that
you
have
can-
nice muscles in a bike because I would want my man doing that.
Okay, so can he like a few every now and then of OnlyFans bitches? It's the same thing.
OnlyFans is totally different. Like for you,
You
like,
find that man attractive, which is why you're liking the video, because say that he had only just his muscles out and his helmet on, and that's something you liked.
there is
That's
a
what
difference.
it
Like
is.
I would never do that if I was dating somebody. If I'm dating somebody, I'm not favoring none of that. It's not respectful. And if I can,
If I'm dating somebody, I'm not
even
looking at anything.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want favorite if I can.
I think they're also talking about like if you're following your ex still and shit, like that's when we have a problem.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like that's kind of what they're hitting on a little bit.
No, better.
I have a problem if you are still following people that you used to sleep with. I don't feel like I would need to be following the dudes that I've slept with or anything like that because they still have access to you to reach out and just cause problems in a relationship. Like, why is he reaching back out to you? Like, I just don't want those problems. So me personally, I just...
Okay, no, that makes sense. What about you?
Absolutely not.
What about you, Morgan? You think... you're okay with your man still following and being friends with somebody that they slept with previously? Like, having a discrepancy is like, you're able to reach out to me because I still follow you.
Yeah.
Some women specifically will put that in their head like, oh, well, he's still following me. Like, I can have them whenever I want. I don't want anybody to be able to say that about a man at all.
Well,
Like, figure it out.
I know I have slept with people where I have been cool with them after we slept together.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just, like
absolutely.
actually friends, and I would expect them to still follow me because like we're
I got
actually
you.
something
Yeah, I see what you
outside
mean.
of sleeping together. So that's more so where I can't be a hypocrite. It's not that I don't want that. Like I obviously would not want that at all.
Right.
But I can't be a hypocrite too because I know what I've done. So this one says, "Why is the world full of liars?" The crazy thing is, this was literally asked by a liar. Like,
Yeah,
they're like,
no, I read that and I was just like,
girl, thought I forgot.
no.
Come on, bro.
I believe everybody lies, honestly. There's a difference between, though, like, being just an excessive liar, like,
Yeah,
like you
deceitful
you just
purpose.
do it just to do it, and I know people like that, and it's kind of irritating to me. Like, everybody lies, bro, let's be realistic, but it's just all about if you lie about everything. Like, that is just an issue for me. Small lies turn into big lies.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
Withholding information, if you actually look up the definition, I had this whole conversation with this guy one time, and he's like, if you look up the actual definition, withholding means you're lying. So
I
was
could
like,
see that. Like, I definitely feel that.
Feel
Do you
a
feel
lie.
that? Like, if somebody tells you a story, but they miss out, like, a detail
Yeah.
that
Oh, hey,
actually
but
would
actually,
change the way that
hey,
you
I had
feel
sex with
about
that girl.
something. Yeah. would
Like, you know.
Do you consider that lying? Not even, like, sex. Like, let's say they were telling you something, like, a story about how this girl was hitting them up and blah, 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 and, like, they're the problem.
Yeah.
But what they didn't tell you was that they liked all of their pictures before she hit them up. Would you consider that a lie?
I think that's more so omitting a truth. Lying,
Okay.
I think, is more so like if I'm, asking you something and then you tell me something that is clearly untrue. But like if you're volunteering some information, then I don't necessarily think that could be a lie.
That is a liar, Your Honor. I don't know. You ain't telling me the full truth on the story. You're a liar, bro. I don't
Nah.
give a fuck.
Oh.
When I was in high school, I was pillow fighting with this girl. Okay. Not like
Ooh.
that. Not ew. Okay, does Valentine's Day stamp the relationship if we do something on it?
Yes.
No. It stamps it when you ask me to be your girlfriend. That's when it stamps it.
Valentine's Day, if you ask me to do something on it and we're like not together, or maybe we just started talking to each other, it just shows me effort. It doesn't make me like feel like, oh, we're officially together or anything like that. It just makes me feel like, wow, this guy is really putting in effort that I appreciate, and let's see where it goes from here.
Or they could just really love doing that kind of shit. Mr. Liar, for example.
I knew you were going to talk about that.
So,
The balloon, the hotel balloons,
flowers, bears and shit. So,
we mad at this man for being romantic.
no.
Oh, I won't say it's stamps unless you like, oh, you do the thing where it's like, will you be my girlfriend type of situation. But it also shows me kind of how serious you are, but also people be lying. So like you could just be doing this because you think this is going to give you better chances. Like let's say we haven't slept together yet and you just feel like this may seal the deal. That's not how that works. It could go either way, but it's really hard to decipher between who's being authentic and who's not.
Right.
Do I now believe that? But I've also been fooled by the actions because there are men who will do everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then you finally fully let them in and then they,
Switch up like a motherfucker.
like, it's gone. You know
I have a
who?
question
Mhm.
for both of you. Do you guys, when you guys meet somebody, do you naturally believe that they are a liar? Like, do you immediately think that they're lying to you about most of what they're saying, or do you wait until you catch them in a lie to think that they're a liar?
No, I don't assume the worst of people right out the gate. I probably am more so a show me, but at the same time, I am new in this dating world as of
Hell
past
yeah, my
few
girl's
months.
single as of the summer. Come
Yeah,
on,
single.
summer 2025. My girl's single. Come on now.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
I've been single 7 years in case anybody's interested.
I think I more so do it like, part of me believes what you're saying, but I also take it with a grain of salt just to protect myself.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
I have always been a person that trusts you until you give me a reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to bring because, transparency here, I do bring in other stuff from like previous situations. That's just one of the things I try not to bring in. But the moment you do something that is completely off track, it's wraps for you.
Everybody for me starts at a clean slate.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna respect you the same way I respect myself, type of thing. Once you do get caught in a lie, or once I do start to question things, that's when I'm going to pay attention a little bit more, and I'm going to see how your actions change versus your words. I wouldn't say I automatically think everybody's a liar, because, I mean, a man will really show you who they are within the first couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of hours of talking to them. Not even a man. People in general show you who they are as soon as you meet them. So the very small red flags that you see immediately, they are the red flags that are going to show up later on in your relationship, later on in your friendship.
I think that's really good discipline as well. To just to be able to differentiate the two and then act on it when you do notice.
Yeah, thank you.
But that's also why I value your guys' opinion so much, and like why I do ask you guys about guys that I'm dating or friendships that I'm making and stuff like that, because you guys pick up on things so much that I don't pick up on.
Of course,
like,
we're gonna pick up on them.
Yeah, like, I'm oblivious because I'm like, oh my god, well, I really like this girl,
Yeah.
or why I met her in this environment and you guys didn't see her in this environment. Like you guys will literally sit there and be like, nah girl, do you remember what she did?
Yeah, like, we start tallying. Like, I literally took the video the other day to her and I was like, I don't know what it is, bro, but the moment you like cross a boundary for either one of these ones, I'm gonna forever hate you. I don't care if you want to marry that man. I don't care. Maybe I need to be like less territorial. I'm like,
I don't think so.
I'm also like, do you know who she is?
You guys also both see things from different perspectives. And you guys also touch different heartstrings of mine. Where like one thing that you might think is very, very severe, she might not think that way. However, another part of my life that she knows is severe to me, she cares about. So
I'm pretty much about the same. I'm like, because you're seeing what I'm not. Right now I'm in puppy dog phase. My eyes are blinded to what's going on. So
well, for me, I definitely tell people I respect you guys' opinion very much. I'm not as
still go with your opinion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I just like let them know like I have two people in my life. Well, two people that are important to me, and I respect their opinion very much. So what I tell them, it matters to me, and what they say about you also matters to me. Not saying it's my end all be all, but it should
never be.
Yeah,
it should never be. It should still be your decision at the end of the day, but take into consideration what
there's
that person is
saying. You're not seeing. You cut off people very quick.
I cut people off so quick,
very quick.
and I have to work on that because I genuinely will cut you off for the smallest thing. I'm like, I don't need, but transparency. I've been single for like 7 years, so I'm so used to being by myself. I don't have to deal with this. That's my mindset. Like, I don't gotta deal with this, but I'm trying to get out of that.
At the same time, like I hear a lot of people that have been single for a while, they do that because they respect themselves and protect their peace so much.
Absolutely.
They don't have to deal with that shit.
Exactly my thoughts.
Why do women cover their boyfriend's face when they post them?
Because they're scared somebody's gonna come out and say, hey, that man was over my house. Hey, that man DM'd me. Hey, that man did this.
I don't do that shit.
I was gonna say, I don't agree with. I personally think it's dumb as fuck. I don't think it. I think it's weird. I don't think it makes any sense. I do understand the reasoning why people do it, but you're doing it to protect yourself in a way that doesn't actually protect yourself. Okay, those girls that are like, I would rather not know the truth than to know he's cheating on me.
Yeah,
those are the kind of girls that do stuff like this. I think it's dumb as fuck to cover your man's face. At the end of the day, if he's cheating on you, then he's cheating on you.
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna find out one way or another. It's really your choice on if you want to stay and if you don't. And here's the thing: if you do stay with a man who cheats on you, that's your business. Yes, women are going to talk about you. There's going to be a lot of women who sit there and say, you're a idiot, you're dumb, you deserve better, you da-da-da-da. when you're in a relationship with somebody, it is between you and them. It doesn't matter what other people in the outside world are okay with. The relationship is between you two.
Mhm.
If you want to stay with a cheating ass, that's between y'all two. However, my opinion also does not matter in your relationship.
I want to know. Matter of fact, let me post your face right.
Yeah,
Like
you're
then you have the girls that post it like this. Does anybody recognize this bed? Does anybody recognize these tattoos? Like, tell me right now. I'm one of those people who I feel like once I finally do get in a relationship, I probably just won't post my man at all. Until there's a ring. Almost.
I love to boast about my man. I
Now-
love everything my man does.
now,
Everything he wants to do for
Granted,
me.
if he
I want-
wanted that, I would do it. But I don't know. I just feel like I want to keep the relationship off socials. People would know that I have a man. You just wouldn't know who he is.
Yeah, I mean,
Like until there's a ring, like he's proposing to me. Oh yeah, hey guys, just in case I got engaged. I just want to keep some things private, and I think that's one thing I want to keep private.
yeah, I definitely think it's the difference between keeping it private and then just keeping it with the emoji shit covered. Like if you just
Don't post them at all. That's
Yeah.
how I feel. If you're gonna put an emoji over their faces, you better off just not posting them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it, like you're embarrassing yourself.
Then again, I don't know how I'm gonna be when I get a man. I may be posting them all the
And
time.
even if you like you don't post your partner in general, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. But if you're
pick
purposely
your battle.
posting him and putting emojis or cutting off
Yeah.
his face like
Just
wizard,
like
You're only
like,
showing his arms
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
drink that you're at dinner. Like
that's weird. I'm sorry. I mean, some of them are cute. Like some of them
Yeah.
are aesthetically
when they're
cute.
aesthetic.
Yeah. But some of them are also just like, girl, I see them tattoos before.
Yeah,
You want me to
girl.
text you now or you want me to text you later?
Or in the damn bed, you know he got it around. Like, well, I don't know what you want to say.
Do you seek religious preferences when dating? I used to not care about like your religious preference. I have definitely changed my preferences. I do feel like you should be a man of God in some sort of way, but I'm not like picky about it. Like I'll date anybody of any religious type, but I would love to date a man of God.
For me, right now, I am not sure if that particularly matters to me, but also at the same time, I think I definitely want somebody more on par of what either I am, not necessarily religious, maybe more so spiritually inclined. Not like I believe that there's a higher power. It's just I used to be in the church when I was younger. Now I'm not in it as much, so I don't practice. So I'm not against somebody that is also not practicing, but I'm also not against somebody that is practicing. A new religion for me completely is something I'd have to figure out if I'm comfortable with.
I need a man of God. That's it. That's all. I'm not doing an atheist. I'm not doing a Muslim. No shade. That's just not something I grew up with or know much about. So I think sometimes in the Muslim community they expect their wives to, like, even if they aren't, to turn into something. I'm not doing that. I really want a man of God because when times get down to it, like if I can't pray with you, like I don't know what to say. Like if times get hard, who do you go to?
I like that. So
Yeah.
church doesn't matter to you. It's more so just having a relationship with the higher,
At the end,
a higher being or with God.
not a higher being.
No, yeah.
With
God specifically,
Okay.
not a higher being, because people can believe anything to be a higher being. People think, oh yeah, the universe granted me. To me, that's like some mythical, magical thing, and I don't want to talk about anybody's beliefs. Like that's your thing. For me personally, I have my own thing.
Next question, ladies, is what are deal breakers during the dating stage?
I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
My number one deal breaker is communication. If you want me that bad, you will talk to me. I'm not expecting you to text me all day every day because I also expect you to be working. But I need the hey, how you doing? I hope your day's going good. Like that's cool. But I can't do we're talking all day one day, and the next day you say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like 4 or 5 o'clock and I'm like the last time I talked to you was like 2 p.m. or 7 p.m. the day before. That's a huge problem for me.
Yeah.
The moment I realize you have communication issues or, oh, I'm sorry, I was just so busy. I'm not the first one slide. Maybe even the second one. But when I realize it's a pattern and you can't just simply say, hey, I'm going to be busy today, that doesn't fly with me. Like, you're immediately cut off. I cannot do that. Because a man who wants me go make sure he talks to me.
A man who truly wants you is going to think about you. Period. And when a man thinks about you,
They're
want
gonna
to
reach
reach out.
Yes.
For me, a deal breaker is smoking cigarettes.
Oh hell
Outside
yeah!
of what she said, I can't do it. I smoke cigarettes.
If you
I'm
smoke
sorry.
cigarettes,
I can't. I think a deal breaker too is like, I'm gonna be 30 when I blink. So for me, I also feel like at this age where I'm at, you have to have a good head on your shoulders. You have to have your own passions, your own goals, your own drive. Like you have to have a drive to be able to get to where you want to be, and you have to have an idea of where you want to be.
Basically, we need to both be able to cover each other if something happens.
And somebody's gonna have to fill in for an area that another person can't fill in based on what's going on in their lifestyle. If you have a situation where your man is 100% successful, he covers all the bills, he does everything for you, he's literally the most perfect, ideal man possible, but his mother passes away and he is down bad for a year straight, you as a woman need to be able to take care of him while he is down bad for that year. You as a woman need to be able to support, provide, and secure that man and what he's going through.
Attitude and tone for me.
Ooh, big.
Working on it myself. I don't want to simplify mine as I talk to you the way you talk to me, but I think what I've just noticed lately, and some of the people in my life, I'm very much paying attention to, romantic interests, even platonic, and family and friends. Just attitude and tone, because I'm just like, especially romantic interests. Who you talking to?
What is your ideal partner?
I can list a couple of things.
Please.
I lost something once. My ideal partner, man of God. My ideal partner is romantic. My ideal partner is successful and can lead. I'm very big on wanting to be submissive. It's very hard to be submissive when I don't feel like the man can lead me properly. Catering to me, because I'm one of those people who will not ask you for anything. Like, I could be dying and I will sit there and be like, oh, no, I'm okay. Like, I don't need help. I want a man to come in and swoop in and be like, you know what? You said you need help, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Athletic man.
100% agree.
Adventurous.
Ooh,
man.
hold on. Sorry, what's the first thing you said?
Athletic, adventurous.
I don't know. I can a little thick sometimes.
Oh. I love that we homo. I love that our types are so different.
No, I love athletic, but then I am a thicker person, so sometimes
No, it's not
It
even
depends on
that.
how athletic you are. Like, you
Tell
have to
me.
be bulky, like
It's hilarious that like all of our types are so different. So.
completely
That could be
different.
a
We would
joke.
never have to worry about each other's man ever. Don't show me no picture, because I'm gonna tell you,
I
ugh.
like what I like.
Like, I literally don't have a preference. I literally like, oh my god, this
I
person.
have a preference.
Yeah, we know. In the club, y'all are not fans.
I dated a dark skin once.
This bitch has never dated a dark skin.
He died.
Romantic, nurturing,
Yes.
financially responsible.
Heavy
Yeah.
on the nurturing.
I've been really watching my Pop the Balloon show, and I've been trying to narrow down my answers and shit in case I was ever asked.
I hate when you put somebody on D&D and they still don't respond.
I know, you still check
Yeah,
it.
I take that shit off. I just take it off.
I think a lot of men nowadays really don't be kissing like
They
that.
don't be
They try to
kissing,
say like they
bro.
only want to in a relationship because it's
Yo.
passionate and all that other shit. Like I get it, but at the same time,
Yeah, passion
what are we
is
here
When
for?
I tell you my last friends with benefits, mind you, I'm not having a friends with benefits ever again. That shit is childish. That shit is dumb. My last friends with benefits straight up told me like, yeah, I don't kiss girls unless I'm dating them. You just gotta touch me and that's it. I need you to fucking come down and take my god.
He's so tight.
I'm
very like eager right now.
I will pop this. I'll put this motherfucker in my so face. I don't give a fuck. Come on, y'all. Stop playing, bro. Stop sizing.
You gonna teach me how to stretch, bitch?
No, fuck.
Who responded?
No, but his phone wasn't on D&D when we just looked right. I'm
Uh,
gonna go on D&D at 10:50. Notify anyway, bitch. Stop playing with me.
What do you think about late at night, right before bed?
Sleep, nigga. What
The next day.
Are there any cultural, societal, or other big outside influences that you think fucks up the dating pool?
A Nazi or a clan member is.
Nazi is crazy.
They out here. The swamp
They really do.
Nah.
Why are pretty women so stuck up?
Sorry, we don't know that. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't stuck up, so I can't answer that. Oh, or it's because some of y'all niggas be letting them slide. So, or you want to go after the women that are not easily attainable or clearly out of your league, out of your range, and they want to call it stuck up.
They want to call it stuck up because you know you're a dude who be on the block smoking weed with the crackheads, and then you go to a girl who lives in a fat house or always had these things afforded to her, and then you say she's stuck up because she doesn't accept that. That's a boundary of her own. Like, there are reasons why I'm like, men can't just be saying like women are stuck up. Like, some women will look at you or talk to you and realize like, yeah, this is probably not who I would want to be with ideally, and then they take that as stuck up, which is why women get called bees and hoes and after they decline. Like, respectfully, just like men can decline who they want.
Right.
She's not my type.
Yeah.
She's not this, not this. So I don't have to accept her. I can say a man is stuck up.
Absolutely.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Love that. He was like standing outside of his car with the flowers in his hand. That was actually really cute. I like that a lot. That was so bad. I did not need to say that. That was really bad. I want to be surprised. Just like your first date is an interview, having sex should be like a birthday present. Oh, I don't know. The most attractive? Having mental and physical wealth is very important to me. Is it hard dating as a well-known content creator? What to do when you have a crush on your male bestie? Let's take the bikes out on a date. Do you see how easy it is to come up with negative things, but how hard it is to talk about positive things? Oh, wait.